took my hand and held it up, handed me a life full of a cup. I sip it always, that's pure love. Biology or mind divine, sure enough. You rock me gently and I'm ashamed, judged for locking in whatever you said. It was all in my head, it's all in my head, but it's all in my head, we're all just obsessed. Cut. Bone carrying, throat marrying, vampire. I elevate the truth, but it can't be lifted much higher. Who controls your mind? It's not mine, it's the liars who keep telling themselves they know what's best for you. You're fired. All I need to do is obsess over the rich and famous, millions in the audience, a few thousand on the stage, billions not in the hall at all, working late minimum wages, caged inside their heads all the same, but up to the latest. Sleeping at night, sometimes not sleeping at all, terrified to wake up and turn on the light in the hall, to go and drink a glass of water because your throat by salt is slaughtered since you went and got fast food again today in light of offers that are so satisfying, appealing, financially justifiable. Once you give a couple inches, you forfeit hundreds of miles, and before you know it, might as well maintain the modern style of wasting your whole life away, strolling through walls, malls, and bile. Took my hand and held it up, handed me a life full of cup. I sip it always, that's pure love. Biology or mind divine, sure enough. You rock me gently and I'm ashamed, judged for locking in whatever you said. It was all in my head, it's all in my head, but it's all in my head, we're all just obsessed. Cut. Tone varying, stone carrying, Sisyphus, punishment to roll rocks, but rolling rocks is what it is when you're scrolling through your phone, knowing well the truth is that satisfaction from excessive social media use is just a myth. And satisfaction, well, I'm not really sure what it is. It seems to me it's not found in between stacks of money or stacks of lipids, but people still crave the touch of paper, the touch of kisses until they crave the touch of divorce papers, the touch of kids until they crave the touch of golf clubs rotating with their wrists, or respectively crave the touch of needles with which they knit. And if we're lucky, someone will keep making someone else gifts before gift giving dies away, like playing outside in the good traditions we had, but now we've lost them. Technology advances, awesome, but little did we know those sons of minerals would cost us something deeper than money, deeper than our lives. We've lost it. You took my hand and held it up, handed me a life full of cup. I sip it always, that's pure love. Biology or mind divine, sure enough. You rock me gently and I'm ashamed, judged for locking in whatever you said. It was all in my head, it's all in my head, but it's all in my head, we're all just obsessed. What? Who's obsessed with who? You think I'm some dependent bum that would depend on another person even though I am a good one? And I sun on the daily sun, my followers can't get enough, and I sprinkle them with love like I'm the love-sprinkling deity. I hear their cries and pleads, all they beg is keep feeding me, and I do, but I've got to do so discreetly, or else I'll get exposed as a love-starved, mistreated beast whose only true source of love is the love that I get indirectly when I'm hearing about how I'm full of greatness, although I am empty, or how I have a ton of swag and stuff, although it is never plenty, or how I'm such a lifesaver, although I'm constantly self-relenting while simultaneously thinking, should I put this out? Should I put this out? Should I put this out? Should I express myself truly, although I'm full of doubt? Is it wrong to present myself as a good person full throttle, even though someone might wrongly choose to make me their role model? Then what if they follow me closely and enter the misery aisle, thinking they did everything wrong, copying my mindset and style, thinking they're a knockoff me, wondering why they see me always smile, but now that my toxicity has morphed in the now mortified child? You took my hand and held it up, handed me a life full of cup. I sip it always, that's pure love. Biology or mind divine, sure enough. You rock me gently and I'm ashamed, judged for locking in whatever you said. It was all in my head, it's all in my head, but it's all in my head, we're all just obsessed. Yeah.